Hey, I'm Scott Clancy, leader and coach. I think the world needs better leaders and coaches. I want to learn how to be both. Today, as we approach the holiday season, I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, setting intentions. Now, have you at work set intentions for how you and your team are going to approach time away, the social events of the season, managing the work shifts that have to carry on even during the times when nobody else is working, and response, who's going to respond and how to critical emergencies or even things that happen, to identify that which constitutes something that needs a reaction versus something that can wait until people come back. Have you questioned now, as you're here mid-November, end November, I wish I had done something, but by now it's too late. You haven't set the conditions for it. It's not too late. It's the end of the year. Have you set conditions for, what leave or what reports have to be done? Have you told those things in advance, or is now we either keep working as if normal or we work harder in the beginning of December so that we can get everything out? And that's not going to work for anyone. So set your intentions now for how you want to be next year. And here's how to do it. 1, open up your calendar now. The guidance that you wish you would have given, months ago, so that you could set those conditions. Put it in your calendar for next year right now as a reminder on the day that you want. For me, I started issuing guidance for how I wanted my team to approach the holiday season in May. I started to describe it. Here's how I want it to look. By this date in May, I want these things done, these things done, these things done. What that did was it set my priorities for how the team was going to get things done, not just at the end of December, not just walking into the new year, but throughout October, November, so that we weren't rushing into or doing things in a haphazard way. I issued guidance with respect to leave, issued guidance with respect to how we were going to manage shifts and what was important, what constituted a crisis from which date to which date. That way everybody knew and we could reprioritize things. Second thing that I want you to do, so once you've got your calendar open and you've set those reminders, May, June, whenever it is, setting for the holiday season for next year, think also about how you want to be this way in the holiday season. Thoughtful and deliberate. What personal examples do you want to set? For me, I took hardest shifts, Christmas, New Year's. A lot of times I had visited family beforehand, and I spent that Christmas period on duty or doing the things like that because I knew other people had family that was there and that was close. What examples do you want to set? How do you want to be? Which teams, sections do you want to visit? Who do you want to recognize in this holiday season, in the closeout to this year? Who do you want to recognize, how and where? Now, schedule those now if you can do them for right now, but also set a reminder for how you want to be that way next year, because it might set the conditions in May for a social event that you want to have in November, December, or even just how you want to do that. You now schedule that. That means scheduling time in your calendar. If I'm going to go and visit, then there's an hour-long block. I'm going to go and I'm going to walk about and just talk to people through the holiday season. Whatever those things are, set those things now. Now, third thing I want you to do is apply this mindset. So first your calendar and setting the guidance in advance, and then being thoughtful and deliberate about how you want to approach it. Do those for the summer and do it right now. That way, you can wait until you're into the new year to issue that guidance. But if you put those things out now, immediately as you get into that new year, it will set the mindset and direction for how you want to be in the summer months when you're saying, okay, we're going to go down. I want everybody to take 50% of their annual leave. In the summertime, I want everybody to be able to have time off. Here's how we're going to scale our operations during that summer leave time. Whatever it is, that direction, you engage your team now or into the new year, very quickly into the new year, and set those conditions for the summer. I'm Scott Clancy. If you like what you hear, go to www.scottclancy.ca. Let's link up, you and me. We can build better leaders and coaches.